You're the new elf, huh? Great, great. Well, welcome to elf training. I'm going to be training you today. You don't really look like an elf, do you? I'm just making an observation. You don't really look like an elf. That's okay. It's okay. I'm going to be training you nonetheless. You have been hired to do a very, very, very important job, okay? Alright, so the job that you're being hired to do is quality assurance. Okay, great. You don't even know why you're here. Alright, no, that's fine. That's fine. I really have my work cut out on me on this one. Okay, no, what's your name? It's not really an elf name either, is it? Again, just an observation. Just letting you know. Okay, well, you're going to be doing quality assurance. So what you will be doing is assurancing the quality of the toys. Good, 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 good. All right. That being said, we're just going to get right into it. So the first and foremost, most important thing doesn't really have anything to do with quality insurance, but every elf does need to know this. The board. The board. This is possibly the most important piece of information that you are going to have to pay attention to, aside from the assurance of the quality of the items that you're sending out. This right here. This right here. This is the board. Now, as you can see here, the elf that was on duty today did not move the date correctly. There we go. There we go. That's their only job. That's their only job. So I might be training somebody else next for that job. That elf is probably getting fired. Alright, this is the board. This board is very important because it lets you know when we are going to reach Doomsday. Doomsday, which is the 25th. Yeah, that's Doomsday. When do presents go out? No, not the 25th. The night of the 24th, Christmas Eve. Alright. Get it together, please. Alright. Now, today's the 12th, so this is on the 12th. This should move every single day until it gets to the 24th, and then that's when everyone starts panicking, okay? That's when we all start panicking, because that's when everything needs to be done by, and that's when the Jolly Man goes out and he sprinkles all the little presents for the 25th, which is Christmas Day, okay? Very important board. This board is posted everywhere, and it should be changed daily, but you know, the elf that was here did not change it. No, he didn't change it, but that's fine. That's fine. I did his job for him, so he'll be getting fired. Alright, great. Now that you know the board, look at it. On every hour, you should be looking at this board. Every hour that you are here, a giant alarm is going to go off. Look at the board, alright? The hours change. The hours change and the days change. And you're not even going to notice the time pass here. That's how busy you're going to be. So this board, look at it every single time. Okay, now on to the actual training of the job. So most of the things that you're going to be giving out are going to be toys for children. That being said, there are occasionally people that are not children that are getting toys. I say occasionally because it's really rare, you know. The children, they're really kind and innocent, and then they get older and they're not really on the good list anymore, so they stop getting gifts, alright? And every year that number gets higher and higher for them. But the children are getting the gifts. Now, you are going to be inspecting toys, alright? Inspecting toys. You're going to be inspecting toys. You're going to be inspecting all the toys. All the toys. You're going to be inspecting them, alright? So, this is a toy. This is what a toy looks like, alright? This is just an example of a toy. Toys come in many different shapes and sizes and colors. This is just an example. Okay? Now, you're going to inspect the toy. You're going to make sure that the toy is what it says it is, alright? You're going to get the toy and you're going to get a label, and you're going to want to make sure that it's the correct toy to the label, okay? This is very important because if this goes to the wrong kid, they might not like it, and then they might stop sending letters to Mr. Jolly, and if that happens, then we're all out of a job, right? Alright, so we're gonna just do a quick little test. Alright, we're gonna find out your knowledge on toys. Alright, now, what can we test you with? We're gonna do an easy one. Alright, here we go. Now, let's say this toy comes down the line. Alright? That's it, coming down the line, alright? It's gonna down the conveyor belt, down the line. This child wants Pikachu. So easy, right? Pikachu. Would you approve this toy or would you not approve this toy? Get a really good look at it. You're gonna wanna really, make sure that the toy is what it says it is. So you're gonna do one of these. You're gonna make sure that everything's good. You're gonna look at it. Really close. Alright, now, is this the toy that it said it is? Is it the toy? No, this is not Pikachu. This is a knockoff. If a kid wants Pikachu and you give him this. It doesn't even have the proper tag. Alright, this is a knockoff. If I hired you and you let this go through, that's it. That's one child down. Alright? This is a knockoff. Do you need to know what Pikachu looks like? This is what Pikachu looks like. Clearly, very different. Very, very different. Look at the eyes. You can see it. If it was up to you, Dittos would run the world, wouldn't they? Yeah, I bet you are. You want Ditto to run the world, don't you? I'm gonna need you to figure it out, alright? This is very important. Otherwise, you're gonna get fired, alright? We cannot have things going through that are the wrong things, alright? This is Pikachu. This. Down the line. This is Pikachu, alright? This is what you send through. If you get that monstrosity that I just showed you before, you have to send it back. You have to hit the big red button and send it back, alright? You hit the button and you throw it out and you send it back and they start over, alright? The elves that make the toys have to start over and give you a new one, alright? It's fine. You failed the first test, but it's fine. Alright. Let's say for whatever reason, someone who isn't a child, gets on the good list and they're allowed to get a gift this year. Crazy, right? That's crazy. It's almost never gonna happen, but let's just say that it does. Let's say, what would you get a dad for a gift? No, wrong. Dads love working things, pliers, wrenches, stuff like that, that's what they do with it. They love getting this shit. They love getting this every year. Just give them the same thing. Every year. They're gonna be fine, alright? They're gonna be fine. they're just gonna, they're gonna go in and they're gonna get all the whoosy whats and the jibby jabs and the, that's what they do, alright? That's what a dad does. This is what you give them, alright? Every single year, the same thing. If they're lucky enough to get on the nice list and they happen to get a present, you're just gonna give this to them every year. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna have like 50 of them, alright? Get them another one. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Moms. What do moms want? What do moms want if they happen to get on the nice list? Candles. Get them candles. You get them candles. You get them a million different candles. It doesn't even matter what the scent is. It doesn't even matter what the scent is. It doesn't even matter what the... It doesn't even... Doesn't even matter what the scent is. It doesn't even have to smell good because moms like everything. They're gonna tell you that they like it no matter what, right? You get them candles. You get them candles. Yes. You get them candles. Alright, look at it. That's a candle. This is a candle. Alright? You get the moms a candle. Same thing like the dads. They're gonna have like 50 of them. Just get them another one. It doesn't matter. Alright. Now, honestly, that's really all you need to know. Quality assurance. What to give them if something comes through and you don't know. And you're like, oh, what am I supposed to write here? That's what you get them. Do you have any questions? Teenagers? What do you get teenagers? What do you mean, teenagers? Teenagers don't like anything. They don't like anything. It doesn't matter what you get them. Get them a piece of paper. It doesn't matter. They're not gonna like it anyways. You can buy them the best gift in the world and they're gonna hate it. It doesn't matter. Teenagers, God. I don't know why we hired you. You're not that great. No, it's fine. You know, we're really short-staffed this year. A lot of elves have been getting fired. And there's more people not on the nice list than there ever has been before. So we haven't really needed that many new people. But this year we're really hopeful. This year we really think that we're going to get our numbers up, okay? We're really hopeful on it, all right? So if you could just lock in, that would be great, all right? Anyways, do you have any other questions? When do you get your hat? You're gonna get your hat. You're gonna get your hat. Don't worry. God. Why am I wearing this hat? You ask a lot of questions that aren't really that important. You know that, right? Has anyone ever told you that? I'm wearing this hat because I'm the lead elf, alright? I don't need to wear the elf hat anymore. I've graduated and got promoted and I don't need to wear the elf hat anymore, okay? I could wear this hat. I get to wear this hat now, alright? Maybe if you stop asking stupid questions and do your job correctly, you'll get this hat too one day. But we'll see. It's not looking hopeful so far. Alright, well, if that's it, you know, I'm gonna give you part of your uniform. You're gonna get your hat later. Don't worry about that. You're gonna get the hat. Alright? Until then, we're gonna get you the shoes. Alright? I do just only have one shoe. Some of the other elves like to play a little prank on the new elves where they hide the other shoe. So, you're just gonna have to find that one for your own, but, I do have one shoe for you. You can have one, and you'll find the other one. Alright? I'm just gonna put that right there for you. Alright, you'll find the other one. It's fine. It's usually not that hard. It usually doesn't take more than like 3 days to find your other shoe. But, yeah, so, we're gonna expect you to start immediately. So, you know, right after this, you're gonna get started. keep an eye out for your other shoe, and there's gonna be an elf somewhere that just like passes out hats. Just grab one of those. Yeah, so good luck.